YouTube, what's good? Senju, back at it again with another video. So for today, we got a quick one for you before we get to the second video, which is going to be a brand new spear dagger build. Keep an eye out on the feed for that. However, had to get you guys this update because you guys need to be put on notice. Do not do your dungeons at all. Stop doing them until tomorrow once this patch goes live, because currently, as you guys have probably known just from playing the game, the current dungeon experience is absolute dog water. When they went ahead and patched the last patch for Nebula Island, the general consensus is that we should not be doing dungeons, because every single time you load it into a random dungeon to try to get your random reward, the main issue that arose is that every single dungeon basically had its own instance for each person. And the problem that this caused is that if you had to leave out of the dungeon and then reload in on the party leader or whoever you chose to load in on, yes, you could complete the dungeon, but you wouldn't get your random reward, which slowed down progression even further than what it has already been slowed down with, which that's another issue I'll get into later on. However, as of today, we have Throne and Liberty Update 2.2.0. This is basically going to be the hotfix that we've all been waiting for. As of now, Throne and Liberty Update 2.2.0 downtime will begin at 10:30 p.m. and is estimated to end 6 hours after the maintenance starts at, again, 10:30 p.m. But as we know, Throne and Liberty has a history of never being on time when it comes to their maintenance, so expect at least an additional 2 to 3 hours of maintenance due to internal issues, probably. It includes various fixes for Dimensional Trial season rewards, boss reset behavior, and more. Find the full list of changes listed below, which obviously you already know. We're getting into it. So for the meat and potatoes, we have Dimensional Trial Season 1 rewards. Additional Dimensional Trial Season reward titles will be sent out during this maintenance for characters who were missed within the March 13th maintenance. Party matchmaking. Fixed recent issues related to party matchmaking that caused party members to be placed into separate instances, which I just spoke on, and prevented claiming of the random matchmaking rewards even after rejoining the rest of the formed party. General Nebula Island. Several Rift Fracture mobs now use the party contribution system to determine item drops. Contribution will be determined by the efforts of the entire party. Once an item drop has been assigned to a party, all party members have an equal chance of receiving the item. That's actually huge for Nebula Island, honestly, because if you're trying to farm out your artifacts, that means that if your ally gets an artifact chest, you have a very good chance at also receiving that artifact chest. Now, for those of you who do not know, you can also boost this with item chance per person. So if you guys are doing your Amatoy POW synergies, you guys can boost your item chance individually. But if you guys are all grouped together with close to max item chance, which is very hard to get, but if you do get it, it will add up to a significant item chance boost, which is why sometimes you see people that are doing field bosses getting a dump truck ton of loot versus other people that are getting absolutely nothing. You definitely want to get your item chance up, something that I am personally working on. Just a little tip for you there. Combat settings. Added a new target of target and target of other player display options to the UI that appear below the current target bar. I'm going to have to do some testing to figure out what they're even doing with this. It seems like yet again we're in the issue of trying to fix something that wasn't broken, when instead you need to just go ahead and simplify targeting altogether and just make it so that if I look at a target, it highlights said target. If I hard target said target, it hard locks on that target. That's it. That's all you need. Enhance the UI for visual clarity to make it a lot easier to just see who you're trying to target. And if I click on that name, I click on that name. If I click away, it clicks away. We don't need nearest target. We don't need priority order. It's very simple. I look, I see, I target, I hit. Just simplify it. Don't do all of these extra unnecessary settings, yet again complicating something that didn't need to be tried or didn't need to be fixed. You know, targeting is a very simple thing. Now, vanguards. Designated party leaders can now properly place target markers, something that I'm actually happy about because we use vanguards a lot for my guild, and this is definitely something that's needed when you're trying to coordinate farming spots in Nebula Island. Now, weapon mastery. Added the ability to alt-click on mastery skills to link them in the chat window. Weapon mastery, staff, flame discipline adjusted the auto-firing behavior from this mastery ability, which gets rid of the auto-farming that people were doing for the oblivion pieces, I believe, that they needed, the obsidian pieces that they needed to get the weapon mastery weapons, the black anvil weapons. Weapon mastery, staff, burning ripple. This will now properly affect other players in PvP. Bow, deadly marker. Fixed an issue causing deadly marker to not grant cooldown reduction in some cases while higher on higher ground. Artifacts. The ruling demon said bonus should now properly grant 6% shield block chance. Some fixes for the adventure codex, and then we have world. Adjusted the placement of a piton near Deluge Noah temple to make it easier to use. Okay. Bosses, improved boss reset behavior for Nirma and Minezarok. Morph, the totem Ursa is now available account wide. Gamepad, removed the default reverse direction behavior from the L2 stick and added the ability to customize this behavior in the gamepad references. And then audio for King Kazaizen, fixed a set of Korean language audio lines. For the UI, gamepad, fixed an issue causing party members to incorrectly display party leader icons on the gamepad party UI. Chat, added new chat stickers including numbers 0 to 9 and a spear visual. UI, added a button to navigate to the skill menu from the weapon mastery window. That's actually pretty nice. Items, corrected some tier 2 equipment tooltips that were missing links to view their trait extract listings on the auction house. I didn't actually know that was a thing, so it's nice to know that that is actually fixed. Fixed some tier 2 items incorrectly displaying as available from the contract coin merchant. Oh boy, as if, you know, it was already difficult enough to get gear. Now we know that some of them weren't even supposed to be dropping over there and they were just, you know, shafting us in general. That's fantastic work, you know. Great on you to come out with a new expansion and then have the gear be unattainable. That's fantastic work. We love to see it. Console, cutscenes, updated some low resolution textures causing Helpy to be less expressive than usual. Okay, buddy. Ornate coin shop replaced missing text descriptions on several items and fixed several additional minor UI interaction and focus related bugs related to new features. I'm gonna tell you right now, overall, again, a W hotfix. The main issue being the party matchmaking, which 99% fixes like half of the issues with party matchmaking. The other half being that when I open up a chest, I get septic tank juice for loot. You know, again, that's an issue I can get into within another video. Either way, we got a good patch coming out. A lot of things are getting fixed. A lot of things that need to be adjusted are getting adjusted. And it's nice to know that at the end of the day, this is a dev team that is adamant about making sure that they are doing the most to provide good support to their game. That's all we can ask for. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys, again, stay tuned to the feed for the next build video that I have, because I know you guys are waiting on it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.